Number 122. And Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to read. That speaks to disorderly conduct. Yes. Number 1.
Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with me as MIKEANN'S TV, and I'm very glad for being my viewers each and every day. If it is your first time to view my video, this is MIKEANN'S K254 TV, and may God bless you so much for the great support that you are giving me on my YouTube channel, because that channel is growing day and night, and that is a great support that I can see you are giving me on my YouTube channel. So today's scenario is about one of the member of parliament, who is Edwin Sifuna and Bon KHALUWALE. We saw that those two guys, by the way, they can't stay together, they can't sit together, they can't think and reason together. So I don't know what's going on towards those two guys, Bon KHALUWALE and Edwin Sifuna. Watch this scenario, then I will come for more reaction. Thank you.
Start a debate with the chair. You know exactly what amounts? It amounts to a disorderly conduct, and the consequences are very clear. You're a person, you're a people, but that is a language that is allowable outside the doors of these chambers. As long as you're in this chamber, you shall refer to your colleagues as honorable senators. Kindly proceed. What is your point of order, Senator Bon?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, understanding order number 122. And Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to read. That speaks to disorderly conduct. Yes. Number 1B. A senator who declines to retract the use of unparliamentary language or declines to offer apologies despite having been ordered to do so by the Speaker is engaged in disorderly conduct. Mr. Speaker, I cannot be voted for by 300,000 people in Kakamega, and Mr. Speaker, I come here and be made a figure of the kind of picture that the Honorable Senator for Nairobi is painting. We need to call him on order, unless, Mr. Speaker, you want to allow this House to degenerate into a fist fight. If you allow me as a bullfighter, I'll fix him here and now, and it will be sorted out. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Boni, that Senator Mogeni, have your seat. Senator Sifuna, have your seat. Sit down, Senator Sifuna. Senator Boni, that is unparliamentary. You have to withdraw it. Senator Sifuna, when I brought up the issue of how to address his colleagues, he proceeded to withdraw that. He did withdraw, unless you're not killed. Senator Boni, you were doing very well until you brought out your character of bullfighting.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
Senator Boni, you cannot threaten to fix honorable senators on the floor of this House. Kindly proceed to withdraw that.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to confirm, as I withdraw and apologize to the House, that this is not the place to fix him, and I would never fix him in this House. But if he gives me an opportunity, Mr. Speaker, outside this House,
there, Senator
we cannot allow.
Just leave it there.
Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow small voice.
Senator Boni, have your seat. Now, honorable senators. Order, honorable senators. Order, honorable senators. We have such an important order to prosecute before us. We have such an important matter to prosecute before us. We are wasting a lot of time on what I will term, Senator Mogeni, you shut up, the chair is speaking. I have not given you the opportunity to speak. Senator Mogeni, Senator Mogeni, you're out of order and I'm calling you to order. Then wait for the chair to give you that opportunity. You persist, you know exactly what will befall you. Now, honorable senators, we have such an important matter before us. We are taking a lot of time, seriously on frivolous, if I will say, points of order. Senator Sifuna, the way you're making your comments, you're inviting unnecessary points of order. You're making good points, but there's a way you can put them across without necessarily having to attract the kind of points of order. Stop throwing jabs. Go straight to your comments, make your comments, let's conclude this business. Proceed, Senator Sifuna.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the avoidance of doubt, it gives me great pleasure to again withdraw my comments by referring to honorable senators as people. I withdraw and apologize. Mr. Speaker, what I want to make clear is that there is no point in us having a conversation in this particular house or debate in this house if we offend people's sensibilities, even when we are within the rules. Then we cannot have a debate because some people are uncomfortable when history is revisited. But let history judge all of us. I have no problem with that. The point that I was making, Mr. Speaker, is that all these lamentations lack of drugs or services in your county, when you had an opportunity to better the lot of your county, but you chose other things. Mr. Speaker, let me repeat here that you should not expect plaudits. You should not be expecting that people will praise you or say you are a good man because you've done something that you are required to do anyway, something that you are paid to do anyway. It's like us or myself here expecting that the people of Nairobi will clap for me because I came to the chamber this afternoon. That is exactly what I was elected to do. We were elected here to fight for all the resources that we can get to come to our counties. And when we do the opposite, we should learn to live with the decisions that we take. Let's not run away from the decisions that we've taken, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, here in Nairobi, we have issues that need to be addressed. And I just want to touch on some of them. Just this financial year, last financial year, Nairobi County was opening its first ICU. The entire Nairobi County did not have ICU beds, Mr. Speaker. We need resources for us to expand the facilities at Mama Lucy. And I have spoken to the question of timely disbursement of resources. The schedule here has two components. It has an amount and it also has a date. It is our expectation going forward, because this is a concern that has been expressed even by the committee itself. If you look at page 6 of the report, that the delays in disbursement to counties negatively impact the operations and service delivery as well as priority funding. Our governor here has set upon an ambitious plan of feeding kids in school, and it is costing us as a county about 800 million shillings per year. And Mr. Speaker, that is just for a fraction of the school-going children, because this amount that he is using for this particular program is only for the kids in public schools. A large majority, a large proportion of the students in Nairobi are not in public schools. They are in what we call semi-formal schools. And we would want an opportunity that this program expands. In fact, there's people who've gone to court to say it is discriminatory for you to have such a program to benefit only people in public schools, yet a vast majority of the students are not in those particular schools. They are in non-formal schools. Mr. Speaker, we have county playgrounds here in Nairobi. We have a lot of talent. Just like I was saying earlier to you, I was at Moi Forces Academy this afternoon for the Kenya Primary Sports Association Games to determine the team that will represent Nairobi in the national games in Kisumu. There is a lot of talent in Nairobi, but we don't even have proper playing grounds. If you go to Camp Toyoyo, a pitch that was built a few years ago, it used to host all the games that were being played pale mtaani. But Mr. Speaker, if you look at the playing surface right now, it is in such bad shape that we need all the resources we can get for us to be able to provide proper facilities. The governor, out of the money that the county is receiving this particular year, has set aside about 500 million shillings for the refurbishment of City Stadium. And the shame of this country, I have seen people going around saying, we're going to bid to host African Cup of Nations, I don't know which year it is.
you know for a fact you are lying to Kenyans. You don't have the facilities to do these things. If Kenyans elected truthful leaders who kept their word, we would be enjoying the 6th stadium that we were promised in 2013. But right now, we are just wallowing in this miasma, people lying to us that we're going to host continental games when every Kenyan knows it is not going to happen. Mr. Speaker, out of my experience in the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sifuna.
Yes.
Would you wish to be informed by...
Absolutely never. Absolutely never. Mr. Speaker, one of the things we experienced in the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, when we had a conversation...
What is the point of order, Senator Chiranga?
Mr. Speaker, I'm rising under Standing Order 101 and 105 because the senator, is it in order for Senator Sifuna to indicate that this country has never hosted a continental sports event? Yet Kipchoge Keino Classic was done in Eldoret, and also several, it was done, all African Games was done here, the athletics was done here in Kasarani. Is it in order for him to mislead the great people of Nairobi and Kenyans by alleging that this country has never hosted or held, Mr. Speaker, the events? Is it in order?
Order. Senator...
And World Rally Championship, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Chirangei, when your colleagues are speaking, it's good to pay attention. So that when you raise on a point of order, you raise on a point of order on the speech that they've made. I do not see how your point of order is warranted as far as the speech by Senator Sifuna is saying. I did not, unless the Hansard bears us witness, I did not hear him say that as a country we have not hosted continental events. He alluded to just one event that as a country would wish to host. That is the AFCON. Okay? And he said, with the state of infrastructure we have, we may not be able to do that, but we could have been able to do that had we started this journey in 2013. That's what I got to understand from the Honorable Senator. Senator Sifuna, what is the point of order, Mogene?
Mr. Speaker, Senator Cherage is one of my closest friends in this House. And he's a
Senator Mogene.
He's a colleague.
Whom are you trying to...
For this House, because I think everybody deserves a second chance. And most importantly, because I note that we are all not made equal. All human beings are made very differently. And there is no way that we all want to conform or confine human beings to behave in a particular way or express themselves in a particular way. For those of you who think they are gifted in expressing yourselves or projecting your frustrations, not everybody can be like you. And as a mature human being and a leader, what we need to learn is how to tolerate each other. If you know that this particular person has this kind of character, then know how to tolerate that character and respect who they are, because we all have different characters. We all have different personalities. And again, secondly, let's not forget that we are talking about sexual harassment here. This is something that has been downplayed over so many years, and a lot of us have gone through so many frustrations of refusing to be employed because of sexual advances from particularly the men. Not only that, there are also young men in offices who I know have gone through a lot of sexual harassment from ladies, older ladies. And I'm very frustrated as a young person in this country, because that has been the norm within this nation, that somebody will be asked for sexual favors. If you don't conform, you remain jobless. And while at the same time, a lot of people are losing and missing opportunities because of this thorn in the flesh. what this House should be talking about is putting strong and stringent laws forward to regulate sexual harassment, especially in public and government offices. From the top to the bottom, we have had a lot of reports, even in the media, of women being sexually harassed. And right now, to the public, what they see is a young, assertive woman who rose and defended against sexual harassment. A lot of times, we might see different things in the House, but what does the public see? What does the public see? And a lot of times, when assertive women come out and defend their position on these issues, their heads are pressed down. The thing this House should be discussing is how to prevent sexual harassment. And a lot of times when the victim has been harassed, you are not in a position to get evidence. Things flow and you don't have evidence.
A minute, Senator Azena, what is your point of order? And
Again,
let us also not continue just raising point of orders.
No, Mr. Speaker. I am not in the habit of raising frivolous points of order. Understanding Order 120, again to remind this House, that the report before us is a report of the Powers and Privileges Committee. In this particular case, nobody has accused Gloria of being an assertive woman. Nobody has accused her of lack of proper expression. We are not saying she cannot express herself. She's one of the most eloquent senators in this House. The report of the House is very simple. She made allegations. She needed to substantiate. She failed to substantiate. There are consequences of dragging people's names through the mud, and then you don't say it. You don't come here to lecture us about sexual this, sexual that. Show us the evidence. Show us the evidence. Nobody is interested in sexual advances here.
Senator Sifuna. Senator Sifuna, you know you cannot put exact ones that any senator should use in this House. As long as she is contributing on this particular matter. She is contributing on this particular matter. If I reason she is defending women and the young leaders, young women leaders. So to me, she is not out of order. Senator Azena, proceed and conclude your minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is exactly what happens when young women are assertive in this country. And it is time, Mr. Speaker, some people, I am.
Honour members, Senator Azena
I am,
will be hand in silence.
and I have the right to be heard. Because, Mr. Speaker, protect me, Mr. Speaker.
To get to the floor.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker, from people exhibiting chauvinism, male chauvinism.
Senator Azena, stop and raising members. Just proceed and conclude your
Thank
contribution.
you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Senator Sifuna does not utilize my eyes. I do not use your eyes to read the report, nor do you live with me. There is no way you will know if I read the report or not. So stick to your lane.
Senator Azena, stop and raising members directed and raise the chair kindly.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I continue, like I reiterated, that what we need to discuss in this House is how to protect people and young women especially from sexual harassment. Why? Because a lot of times when these allegations are made or we have cases like this, a lot of times it's thrown under the bus because there is no evidence. And in a lot of instances when this is happening, you do not even have time to get evidence. So, Mr. Speaker, we need to be very fair in how we approach these issues and know that this House is a house for all of us and everybody deserves respect. I do not agree with the insults labeled against our fellow colleagues, but at the same time, you do not see every problem. When you have a hammer, you see every problem as a nail. We must not use hammers to correct or guns to deal with very small problems. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for staying with me. May God bless you so much. If it is your first time to view my video, this is MIKEANN'S K254 TV, and may God bless you so much for the great support always. So you have seen the very interesting scenario and very interesting news that I told you to watch about, and I think you have watched that news. So I want to react on that news. By the way, what is not happening towards our beautiful country Kenya? So by the way, I always say that this is our country and we don't have another country that we can go to say that that is our country. No, is only this Kenya, and the beautiful country, the talented people, and people who can, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. By the way, sijui niseme lipi kwa sababu mimi napenda Kenya na mimi na yani like kila kitu kikifanyika, ambapo hao watu wawili walikuwa kwa parliament ambayo ni KHALUWALE na Edwin Sifuna, na pale walipokuwa kwenye mdahalo wao ama mazungumzo yao ya pale parliament, kwa hakika sijui ni kipi hasa kilitokea hadi wakaenda kutaka kubadilishana mangumi hasa, yani wanataka kupigana kwa parliament. Na tuliona juzi Edwin Sifuna akisema ya kwamba iwapo Raila Amolo Odinga kinara wa ODM ataunga William Samoei Ruto mkono kwa kinyang'anyiro cha uchaguzi wa mwaka wa 2027, kwa hakika yeye hayupo tayari kwa uungwaji mkono huo, na yeye hajakubaliana na chochote kitu kama kile, na yeye anagairi kitu kama hicho. So na tunapoangalia kwamba KHALUWALE huenda yeye akawa kwamba anakaza kamba kwamba Raila Amolo Odinga au aunge William Samoei mkono kwa uchaguzi ujao. Na tunapoona kwamba naweza sema ya kwamba sasa imetia tumbo joto kwa chama cha ODM, imefanya ni chama cha ODM kinabomoka na kinasambaratika, kwa maana kila kukicha na maneno yanatoka, midahalo tofauti, maneno tofauti yanatoka katika vikundi hivyo viwili. So mtazamaji mpendwa, je, swali langu ni hili: ODM itarudi kusimama jinsi ilivyokuwa imesimama, na ODM itarudi kuwa ni chama ambacho kitakuwa na usemi jinsi kilivyokuwa, na si Nyanza peke yake, bali ODM kilikuwa chama ambacho kiko na uzito kwa taifa nzima la Kenya, kwa maana hata unapoenda maeneo ya Western ODM ilizungumziwa, unapoenda Trans Nzoia ODM ilizungumziwa, unapoenda Mlima Kenya ODM ilizungumziwa, unapoenda Uasin Gishu ODM ilizungumziwa. So ni chama ambacho kilikuwa kimekita mzizi si kwa Wajaluo peke yake, bali kwa taifa nzima na vitongoji tofauti. Lakini maneno ya juzi ambayo ni ya Edwin Sifuna aliyatoa yametia sana tumbo joto kwa chama kwa jumla, na hatujui watatazamia kipi ama ni kipi hasa kitafanyika kwa kinara wa ODM wa upinzani ambaye ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Kwa maana unapoangalia KHALUWALE kwa hakika pia yeye ana usemi pale Western, na ukiangalia Edwin Sifuna pia ana usemi pale Western. So ni nani hasa atafuzu kwa kuleta kura ama kufanya uhusiano bora katika jamii ya Western na jamii ya Nyanza? Kwa maana tunaona ya kwamba hicho chama jinsi kinavyoelekea kitabaki kuwa ni chama cha Wajaluo tu, na hasa mahali ambapo tunaelekea kwa sasa hatujui kama kitarudi kusimama jinsi kilivyokuwa kimesimama. Na je, ni kwa nini hawa watu wawili hawawezi kuketi pamoja na hawawezi zungumza kwa pamoja na hawawezi badilishana mawazo pasipo na ugomvi ama pasipo na kitu kifanyike kwa ajili yao wawili. Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with me as MIKEANN'S TV, and I'm very glad for being my viewers each and every day. If it is your first time to view my video, this is MIKEANN'S K254 TV, and may God bless you so much for the great support that you are giving me on my YouTube channel, because that channel is growing day and night, and that is a great support that I can see you are giving me on my YouTube channel. So today's scenario is about one of the member of parliament, who is Edwin Sifuna and Bon KHALUWALE. We saw that those two guys, by the way, they can't stay together, they can't sit together, they can't think and reason together. So I don't know what's going on towards those two guys, Bon KHALUWALE and Edwin Sifuna. Watch this scenario, then I will come for more reaction. Thank you.